Hi there and welcome. My name is Aidan, or Ado as some of my friends like to call me. Over the past few weeks and months, I have regularly heard people saying, the world has gone to shit, or something very similar. And usually, right after that, comes something like, and honestly, I don't feel like there's much we can do about it. And I get that. There is a lot happening right now across this planet. We have war concerns in the Middle East and other parts of the world. We have climate change, economic concerns, cost of living, social change happening faster than we can keep up with. And now AI is showing up everywhere, like an extremely enthusiastic new employee or assistant who never sleeps. So yeah, it's a lot. And I get it. What I noticed more though is it isn't just what's happening out there in the world. It's what's happening inside people. People feeling rushed before they even get out of bed. Phones first, then we have emails second, news third, and our heart rate is elevated before we've even had our first cup of tea or coffee for the day. A sense of either overwhelm, panic, or anxiety, a sense of life being out of our control, and worse, unable to do much about it. So then I had a thought, what could we do? Actually more, what could I do as one person? Because that's often our frustration. We feel helpless as an individual. So what could I do as just one person? And right then I came up with this idea and decided I would start something very simple. It's something that I've been doing for years, not always consistently, but that's okay. It's quiet sitting, and hence this website, The World Has Gone to Sit. And it's exactly what it sounds like. We invite people to just sit. Sitting quietly for 5 to 20 minutes each morning before the craziness of the day begins. No app, no guru, no special cushions flown in from the Himalayas or somewhere. It's just you, sitting quietly on a chair or a cushion or a bolster, or if you're feeling kind of adventurous and fancy, there's no robes, no chanting or burning incense, although I do confess to enjoying burning a little bit of night champa myself. And a beautiful friend of mine said something, and I really, really liked it. She said, when things truly are out of our control, like what's happening internationally, sometimes our best and only choice is to control our inner world. And that's precisely what going to sit does. Exactly that. With a little bit of quiet and calm, you will come to see that that is the only thing that you truly have control over. Your inner world, your inner dialogue. You can monitor and change it. Because we can't fix everything out there before breakfast. We can fix very little out there. But we can change how we meet the day and how we perceive our day. And that turns out to matter a lot more than what people think or expect. Most people start their day already behind. They're out of the shower and out of drying themselves, and they've gone through messages in their head. They've gone through emails, news alerts, someone somewhere doing something alarming before you've even had your first espresso. It's just fast-paced, crazy, busy world. So this idea is simple. Before the noise begins, sit. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, ideally 20 is the optimum if you can. We just sit upright with a gentle, soft yet dignified spine. We close our eyes and we just breathe in a natural way. That's it. You don't have to be a meditation expert or anything like that. This isn't meditation. And there's no exam later. You're just meeting your day in a quiet, conscious way without rushing into it. And if you're not sure how to begin, don't worry. We just simply start with our breath. It's so simple. But it is structured. Because in breathing slowly, we come in through our nose for 4, counting 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't have to count out loud, but it's in your head. And then hold for 4 seconds. Then we breathe out gently through our mouth. Hold again. This is known as box breathing. A simple in for 4, hold for 4, out for 4, hold for 4. Each time you do that as a simple practice, it's known as box breathing, as I said. And here's the sciencey bit, that's a word, that supports this, and it's amazing what this simple exercise can do. 5 slow box breaths, as I've just described them, tells your nervous system that you're safe, shifting your body out of stress mode into a calm mode through activation of your vagus nerve. These breaths increase heart rate variability, which improves emotional steadiness, resilience, and focus within seconds. These breaths quiet the amygdala, the brain's threat detector, so you respond more clearly instead of reacting automatically, which is powerful. These breaths activate the prefrontal cortex, which helps your thinking become calmer, sharper, and more deliberate. In just a couple of minutes, these 5 breaths can shift you from a frazzled state to steady, making them the perfect doorway into the full 5 to 20 minutes of morning sitting. On this side there's a little breathing circle you can follow too if you like, which is further on down. Just 1 minute of that already will start calming your nervous system, which is truly powerful because it helps your nervous system to just settle before you have your breakfast. Here's something interesting that most people don't realize or don't think about. These 20 minutes that I'm talking about equates to just 2% of your day. Just 2%. That's less time than most of us spend scrolling before we even have gotten to breakfast or even realize we're scrolling. You compare that with the effects of, we say doom scrolling, or we're browsing through social media, we spend some time watching TV, refreshing the news to see if the planet is still doing its planet things. Hours can go there, truly hours. And somehow we call that rest. But these 20 minutes, they are different. Why? Because they belong to you and you alone. Your breathing slows, your thoughts untangle a bit, your patience improves, and that's a good one. Your reactions soften, and you reclaim some of your personal sovereignty in a world that is rapidly stealing it from you. And strangely enough, and your whole day changes. It's completely different. It might honestly be the best self-care gift that you could ever give yourself, and it costs less than a single scroll. So what do? We sit together each morning at 6 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. I will be there every morning and you can join me live. Some people just sit where they are. You don't have to come online, and we just do this together. It isn't a program, it's not any kind of religion or cult or anything like that. It's just a habit, a small one, a very realistic and simple one, and a very human one. And the surprising thing is, it doesn't stay small. Because when one person becomes calmer in the morning, their family notices, their workplace will notice, their conversations, your conversations and mine will change. Our reactions and responses to the world will change. Our whole day will change. And that spreads quietly, naturally, like a wave. So this is the invitation. Tomorrow morning, give yourself a gift. Wake up 5, 10 or 20 minutes earlier than you normally do. Take your seat or your cushion or your bolster. Sit upright, close your eyes, follow your breath, notice it, and join us live if you feel like it. Because sometimes when the world feels like it's truly speeding up, the most powerful thing that you can do is sit and slow down. You can register below, track your journey, and share the calm by thinking of, just 2 people that you know of in the world right now that you feel this would be useful for them. Then send them an invite to sit, and trust me, they will thank you for it. So let's go catch the wave together and bring a little calm into the world. And I'll see you on the chair. Thanks for watching.